I say, yo, y'all already know who it is, man. It's Chris Jackson, Prince Up Top, last real nigga alive. I'm with one of the realest niggas in the motherfucking building, man. Sir. Hey, the Cutter. First of all, how the fuck you get the name the Cutter, bro?
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That was a little childhood name that I got, you feel me? Because I was always cutting up doing some dumb shit.
Okay. That's something from like your peers, your older people in the hood?
I ain't gonna lie, I got it from some OGs.
Oh, okay.
Some OGs. Then I started getting called the Cutter when they went to stick it from the youngins too.
Okay, so some street life shit. So let's rewind the clock a little bit. Let me look. What's the young Cutter like? Like, well, give me the schoolboy. I know you went to church. You got a voice that sounds like you actually sung in church, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. You sound like
I've been musically inclined since I was literally 3 years old, fam. So
damn.
I was playing the drums at 3. My mom had me in children's choir by 4.
I knew it.
So you feel me? You know, we did what we had to do. And you know, I grew up in this neighborhood since a kid. We've been walking these blocks.
Okay, so you stayed in Palm River like all your life almost?
Dang near, yeah.
Shit, okay. So you went to church around here, school around here, the whole nine?
I went to my grandma's church.
Oh, okay.
Had a church herself.
So let me ask you this: did you have a dual parent household? Did you have your mom and your father? Or was it kind of like single mom?
It was kind of like single parent. Like my mom was doing most of the work.
Okay.
My dad was running the streets. My mom trying to hold it down.
Okay. Now, how's the relationship with you and your father? Like, pretty good, solid?
Man, rest in peace. Yeah, he died in 2014, but before he went out, he at least tried to come back and do some real nigga shit. Like he tried to come back and take care of all of us.
Okay, I can respect that. I definitely respect that. But as far as the relationship, y'all had a pretty dope relationship with him?
Yeah. We had a dope relationship, you feel me? I mean, I was still in the younger upbringing of what he was doing, so yeah, it was a great relationship.
Okay, now, if you don't mind me asking, what did your father do for work? Like, what was his occupation? What did he get into?
Oh, man, Pops did a lot of shit. He was a handyman all the way around. Like, so we grew up working under cars with him.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He was a mechanic. Everybody know who he is, you know.
Okay.
Anybody who know Redbird, that was my daddy. He was working on the cars.
Okay, so Redbird, I imagine there's some street shit connected to that, because a nigga just don't get a name like Redbird. You feel me what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being that, I'm sure your father was an OG out here in these hoods as well.
Oh, man, Apostle's a real OG.
Has he ever took you on any missions, or what kind of story can you kind of give me in regards to, like, I know your father was active out here. Any nigga with a name like that, bruh, he gotta have some type of story, bruh.
Man, listen, all I can tell you is, like, majority of the time when we hung out in certain hoods, a lot of the OGs respected him, and the youngins, they knew him. So whenever you brought up the name of my father, Redbird, everybody give their own autobiography about him and what he did in the streets, you feel me? People talk about the bad stuff he did. Yeah, Pops used to do a lot of dangerous shit, like whether it was robbing, whether it was, you feel me, trapping, he did it all. So
okay. So now during that time frame, I imagine you're in your preteens, kind of sort of like you sort of like you're kind of getting your feet wet with the streets as you're getting a little older, because I imagine that, you know, you're not in church too much longer. I mean, I know moms can't hold you down that much. At what age would you say you kind of adopted, like, at least some of the street life, if not all the street life?
I'll say at least 11 years old.
Okay, so that's earlier.
When I started getting more into the adventurous side of the streets.
Okay, did you have someone kind of like pushing you? Was there any type of peer pressure?
Nah, it wasn't no peer pressure. I was just watching my family and watching them do what they do, and it kind of just, it gravitated towards me as I was watching them do what they do. So.
Okay, well, I mean, I imagine that you kind of put yourself in that environment, being that, you know, this is the fam, so quite naturally, you know, if you in that setting, you know what they say, as the Romans do, you know, you go to a motherfucking barbershop and sit in that bitch long enough, you're gonna get a haircut, you feel me? So at 11 years old, you kind of was learning a little bit more about the streets.
Talking about staying out late, sneaking out the house, doing all that shit.
At 11 years old?
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, so now as you get a little older, and I actually I knew several people like the old heads from Palm River, like Cotty, and a few more old heads from Palm River. At what age did you start really experimenting with the street life and sort of, I would say, taking on what the streets had to offer?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. In 2014, when I lost my pops, that's when I embraced a lot of that. You feel me? And some of it came from depression, but you feel me? That's when it really took over. It's good.
Okay, so 2014, how old you was?
Man, I was just literally turning 15.
Turning 15. Now, I imagine being in the streets, you go through a lot of traumatic experience. And at some fault of your own, it could be your peers, the people around you. Hell, it could be people that you just, happen to see on a day-to-day. Can you talk about any traumatic experience that you may have had while being in the streets or being a part of the street life?
And look, the biggest traumatic experience is watching people get shot at, or you been in an environment where bullets flying and you just lucky that nothing hit you. And it's a lot of stuff to go with the traumatic in the streets, you feel me? Or being in a band though with your homeboys and you trapping and shit, you don't know whether the fiends gonna come in here acting crazy or the crackers gonna come bam you type shit. Like there's a lot of controversy when you in the middle of that. And you feel me? I ain't even gonna lie, thank God for my mama and my grandma that live around the corner from here, cause they pray for me all the time, but I probably would have never made it out of a lot of the shit I went through. That's real.
That's real. So now being in the streets, it comes with a lot. You ever been shot before?
Nah, I ain't been shot before, but I have been robbed. I have been pistol whipped. I have been it's a lot of.
Look, being robbed is a scary fucking feeling. I've been robbed before, and I can tell you, the only thing that I was thinking about was my kids and staying alive. So I was kind of willing to do, whatever it took to make it home. Now, when you were robbed or in that situation of being robbed, can you kind of go into what happened? What was the day like?
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of pissed off because I just got done leaving the club, doing the show. And niggas was watching me the whole time. I didn't even know it. I mean, I just.
Was you in another nigga city?
Nah, I was in my own city.
Shit.
It be the people that you close to that are snaky now. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why you gotta watch you moving around the board. But that was because I dropped my guard down a little bit because I got too comfortable. When you get too comfortable, you always gotta expect the unexpected. That's why you gotta always stay on your toes, you feel me? If you don't, you will get swallowed up out here because the streets don't love nobody but itself. Now, some of that came back from what I did. Karma's a bitch, you feel me? So you do dirt, you get dirt. Most niggas ain't gonna understand that, but...
Can you kind of walk me through the night of you being robbed that night? You was performing on stage, you had a show, you were leaving the club. Did it happen at the club or was it more so they
right there on the back street of the parking lot of the club?
Okay, if you mind me asking what club this was?
And this is over here by the old G5 right now.
Ah, okay, Hollywood Nights. That's from my era. That's from West Tampa. So them my niggas over there. That shit can get wicked over there. You hear me?
Trust me, it can. But I wasn't so much scared. I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to you because they took an important emblem from me that I'm trying to get back. I just got my pops pendant.
Oh shit, this was recent.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Pops pendant made. It happened good 3 years ago. But like I said, karma's a bitch. It'll come and get you when you least expect it. When you on your high rise and you think nothing can touch you, don't ever get like that.
So I want to kind of switch gears here. I don't want to harp too much on it, but I kind of just want to get your take on it. Being that you didn't really express your side of the story, so to speak, in regards to the event with K-Roof and the whole Club Crave situation. Now, granted, in hindsight, I believe cooler heads could have prevailed. Because nothing above is a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes down to communication, and when you can communicate some things from a level head, things can be definitely different than the outcome. Now, from your perspective, can you kind of tell me what happened and kind of what led to the situation?
What happened is, for one, she made it like she didn't know her peoples put me on the flyer for the show.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's bogus, because everything got to get ran by the higher person that is over the building.
Right.
So if you book me to come for a show, even if it's hosting, I shouldn't have to pay to get in or do anything of that such, because now you're booking me as an artist.
Right.
You feel me? And I look at myself as I'm way bigger than what people take me for, but I'm very humble, so I don't throw that around like, oh, I'm known outside of Florida. I'm known everywhere.
Right,
like
for
I
sure.
can show you even
For
on
sure.
my
No.
Instagram,
I said,
like,
look, bruh, I be seeing you
I'm
rock
known.
out now.
And guess what? This is the sad part. I lost 4 pages prior to this one. And I
Shit.
ran this one up in a year.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to give me my credit, but I always grinded my way back to the top, whether I took a loss or not. Everybody want to talk about what I didn't do. And the whole reason why I was mad at K. Ruth is because I've been showing loyalty to her since I first met her.
Right.
With my old team, Never and Never Enough, you feel me?
Right.
And when she used to be in the studio with me and I'm helping her record and stuff, I'm like, you feel me? That's what really pissed me off, because I'm like, I show nothing but love to you. I even got promoters to book her that she don't even know that I did behind her back, you feel me, to get her money in her pockets.
Right.
So for me to get blatantly disrespected like that, and I'm like, damn, all the shit I do for y'all, and you treat me like I'm a nobody?
Right.
You treat me like we wasn't just chilling together in the same studio working and shit.
Right.
It's not cool, but it is what it is. I let it go, you feel me?
So let me ask you this: is it above a conversation? Have you guys had the chance to kind of reach out and talk to each other, or?
She ain't reached back out to me.
Okay.
You feel me? On both ends, we should both apologize, be the adult way, you feel me?
That's a fact.
Understanding that this is entertainment and we don't want nobody to get looked in a bad way. We don't want none of that negativity, you feel me? So from an adult perspective, we both should have came to each other, said our sorries, and went on about it, you feel me?
I don't think it's still too far-fetched from happening. I don't think it's something that can't be worked out. In a sense, I've seen her rise to stardom just as well as your rise to stardom. Like, bruh, I've been seeing you kill shit for a little minute. Like, I think people just kind of caught on to you because I like how big Instagram has gotten more and you able to kind of, post a lot of your footage. But prior to the internet being popping like that, for real, like, my nigga, I used to see you in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving forward, you've had this entity to where you kind of stand alone. I don't see you with a lot of people, like in your circle, so to speak. Like, you always kind of pop out alone, even during shows and stuff. You like have you maybe one other person. Is it designed by that? Is that something that you kind of, is that
It's
something?
nothing that I wanted, but who can you trust out here? It's like,
Okay.
it's hard to trust so many people to be around you because you don't know who's gonna do you like Judas. You feel me? So it's not like I wanna be alone, but I'd rather walk alone than ride with a whole bunch of fake niggas that don't wanna help me put in no work, don't wanna do nothing but wanna eat off me. It's not the real way of doing shit in life.
Nah,
You get what you put in, you feel me?
That's real. So fast forward now, we've gotten a lot of music from you. Last year you kind of went in your bag a little bit. What can we expect from the Cutter 2024 moving forward? Like, what can we really expect that we can hold you to?
Well, I am planning on dropping a big album. It's 24 songs long, you feel me?
Shit.
The first half gonna be 15, the other half gonna be 9 songs. I've been doing what I had to do. 2 major features is gonna be on there. Me, Soulja Kid.
Okay, there we go. Shout out to Soulja Kid, man.
Yeah. I got both of them in their bag on both songs. They did their thing. I wasn't even gonna have nobody on my album, but they made the album, you feel me?
How do you feel about the Rod Wave comparisons? I know you get that question a lot.
Man, I've been getting that since I first started, and the sad part is, like, even though I've been doing music long as the man, you feel me? Everybody compare me. Now, do I get upset anymore? No. When I first started, yeah, I was like,
I seen y'all with pictures together though. I seen y'all got pictures and shit together. Like,
yeah,
I seen like y'all used to rock or something like that. Like, what? How that was?
For a little minute before he blew all the way up, I used to be in the midst. You know, I used to be in the circle with him. You feel me?
Okay.
I even had homeboys that is from the city that did songs with him. Like, shout out to my boy Von Relly. He made the song Valley of the Beast.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy D Slugham. He made the other song.
Shout out D Slugham, man.
You feel me? And then last but not least, STP Fredo. And
Okay,
I met
shout
all
out
these
Fredo.
Before. And me and Freddie used to play baseball together.
Shade Tree still rocking, or is it kind of?
Oh yeah, he's still doing his thing. He on the come up. He trying to reinvent himself.
Okay. I seen a lot of people kind of do that. Jit Swift did that, and he fucking like.
Oh yeah. He
his
turning
rebrand,
up,
bro.
Even Jit Swift, I knew Jit Swift for a minute, man. Yeah, he turning up. Bro.
His rebrand is
Everybody
crazy.
turning up right now, and I know my fans can't wait to see me turn up. I ain't dropped music in 3 years. I done released snippets, but I ain't dropped nothing in 3 years.
You got some shit,
and
boy.
I got a lot of, man, listen, I got stuff from Young Blue, Crip Matt, Sauce Walker and his artists.
Damn, okay.
Man, I got a lot of heavy hitters, even battle rappers. Shout out to my brother T-Top Bizzle.
Shout out to the Bear, nigga.
Like, I'm going crazy. Most people, they sleeping on me, but the groundwork is real, you feel me? A real hustler gonna hustle on every aspect.
That's a fact. When your next show?
My next show, I can't guarantee y'all that right now, because like I said, I'm in the middle of rebranding myself, so I shut all that stuff down.
Okay.
I shut down doing shows and everything, because right now, the main thing I need to get in my bag with is the marketing. And if you're an artist and you're an upcoming artist, before you start signing these deals, make sure you establish yourself. Make sure you establish this first. Making your first move as making money on your Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. People don't look at that.
Yeah, get that game to them. Get that game.
Last but not least, you need to make sure you make money on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. YouTube is the main high paying. And guess what? You can start making money by doing shorts on YouTube, you feel me? And then you can transition to doing live on YouTube. However you make your bag, but make sure you get your marketing plan. Even if you got to invest a little bit of money into YouTube promo.
Facts.
Even Facebook promo.
Facts.
You do it. Even TikTok promo, you do it. Because guess what? Them small investments is going to end up to a bigger bag later. As long as you get seen by an audience consistently, you will make your bag triple. And that's what I like about Kai. That's what I like about all the other dudes that's doing it right now. They sitting in their house on Twitch making a bag. They're not even leaving their house. They just doing what they
Wake up and get to it.
And guess what? You can do it too. You got the same 24 hours. All you got to do is just be motivated.
That's real. Okay, so before we get out of here, I ask all my interview skills and everything, like as far as any interview that you've had. I know a lot of people kind of develop a lot of drama and stuff surrounding your name. Is there anything at all that you want to kind of clear up, or a misconception about you, or anything?
Other than the mishaps over the years and people thinking that I'm still mad at Raw, I'm not mad at Russ. At the end of the day, it's a hustle. Everybody technically got the same type of trap. All you got to do is just learn how to sell yours. You feel me? So shout out to him. I never really had any envious towards Bruss, because Bruss did something I would have did. He came in the game, got effective immediately, and took care of his family. You feel me?
Hey, look, it's still not over for you, my nigga.
It's just
my nigga, like, you got some shit. Like, Bruss, like, I really believe once you get that support system behind you, because you definitely need that support system. You definitely need a marketing team around you. You need that promo team around you. Like, bruh, you got the skills to pay the bills, bruh. Like, your shit is fire, bruh. Before we get out of here, give some advice to the up-and-coming artists that's going to change their career forever.
Man, look, stay consistent. Even when people don't see you working, keep moving. Because if you stop, your career stop. You feel me? So you gotta motivate yourself a lot when you at the bottom of this game, because a lot of people will use and abuse you. But you need to pay attention, make the right moves, stay focused, you feel me, and keep grinding.
That's real. Hey, I fuck with you. Drop your socials and shit and let these people know where they can find you
y'all
at,
can
bro.
find me on Instagram at DA_KUTTAH. And I'm officially verified now, so y'all can find me everywhere. Even if you go Google my name, you'll find it everywhere, on every platform, and search for my new music. My Lost for Love album finna go crazy.
All right, I appreciate you. Look.